I'm a civil rights lawyer here and a co-founder of this
Hold on,
museum.
say it again.
My name is Faya Toure, formerly known as Rose Sanders. I am a co-founder of this museum along with Reverend Teaching Vivian, Amelia Thornton, Marie Foster, Albert Turner. It's a unique museum. There's none like it in the country.
Wow.
Because we cover the ongoing struggle for the right to vote, which began at the beginning of the country when no one could vote but white men who own land. Not even rich white men who did not own land could vote. No women could vote at all. And of course, blacks in the South did not get the right to vote until 1965 with the passage of the Voting Rights Act. Excuse me.
So God bless you.
So, y'all. She wants to interview y'all.
Yeah, I will interview you next.
Please, so they're the real foot soldiers. So we started this museum so the stories of the foot soldiers and the people who made the movement could maintain because there was no democracy in America. They like to say it was an exclusive democracy. No, it was not a democracy at all. This is like somebody's half pregnant. There was no democracy until these ladies and others like them literally gave their lives, were willing to give their lives for the right to vote. And this museum also is not just telling the story. We're advocates. We advocate for voting rights. We are part of the struggle for voting rights. That's not a bunch of pictures on the wall. And you can see one room, since the history is not taught in the schools. I know y'all are going to be disappointed. There's not a single course in Selma City Schools or the county that tells about what happened on that bridge.
Wow.
There's not a course in Black history, period. There is not a single elective course in history, Black history, and even the story of American history does not include what these wonderful people did.
Wow.
And you wonder why so many of our children don't vote. They don't know. They don't know the history. There's a lot of violence in Selma. They faced the violence of Jim Crow and the governor and the process. But our children have turned on each other because they don't know the history. They don't know what sacrifices people made for them to have the right to vote. We now have an all-Black county commission, but they have chosen a white man who represents the daughters of the Confederates as their attorney. That's what's going on in Selma right now. Wow. The good news is we do have a new school board chair and a new mayor, and I'm hoping that there will be change. Most of the kids in this city have never been to this museum. Most of the adults have never been to this museum.
God.
But there was something what they call the Confederates had a holiday, the Battle of Selma. Black children from the city of Selma were actually going to the Battle of Selma. And they made it seem as if the Battle of Selma won their right to vote, but it wasn't. So glad that y'all are here because if people don't come to this museum, it will not survive. We get no federal funding, we get no state funding, we get no city funding. That park is our park. People come across the bridge, but they will not come into this museum. Many will not even go in the gift shop. So we are so blessed that y'all are here because without you, this museum will not make it. If you come in this museum, you will see a timeline that talks about the struggle for the right to vote, but you'll see the picture of C.J. Adams. He is unknown in history. He came here, he was a veteran in the 1920s. He was the first to organize the NAACP and the Dallas County Voters League. He was run out of town because Black people were scared of him. They did not support him. They put him in jail twice.
Wow.
He finally got discouraged and left, but he left his legacy. He is, you know the name of John Lewis and Dr. King, but you don't know the name of who? C.J. Adams. What's his name?
C.J. Adams.
The grandfather of this movement, y'all.
Wow.
Please don't forget him. I have a story about him in this paper, but I don't do him justice. It's just a small story. I'm really going to have to do a more extensive story of C.J. Adams. So thank y'all for listening. You can put your donations here, and please feel free to go throughout the museum. We have footage of what happened on Bloody Sunday. The people actually crossing the bridge. You come in here and see that footage. This is our curator of the museum. It's also
So what's the online giving